Hey boys, last week of the regular season, week number 13, Coleman's callouts. Here we go.
Holding it up.
Well, oh well, what a week 12 was. Nothing surprising, I don't think, happened, but nonetheless did really set up the playoff picture. Surprisingly, despite having a week 13 underway, the big Thanksgiving games. I hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving. I know we got a lot of new families and children and all kinds of good stuff happening this year, so here's to a great 2019. You could tell that when I'm not already eliminated from the playoffs, I'm in a much better mood for the call-outs at the end of the year. So that's good. Awesome. Week 12, what a week. I played Zach, unfortunately crushing his playoff hopes. It was a good matchup. I was a little bit nervous going into Monday night, having the Chargers and never knowing what to expect out of Melvin Gordon this year, but seemed to have pulled it off. No surprise, Caleb was able to take down Matt. Despite some good wins in the middle of the season, Matt faded away, while Caleb will just not lose a damn game to give me the division. I'd really like to. Luckily, week 13, we are playing each other for the division. Looking pretty tight, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Kramer versus Richards. It was close. It was meant to be close, but unfortunately, it looked like Michael Thomas and everybody that old Kramer had there just pulled away. I'm wondering though, will your lack of tight ends hurt you in the playoffs? They just didn't. I didn't look in depth, but it didn't look great. Just saying. I have two great tight ends, which we could still trade. No big deal. Wouldn't be good at it anyway. Wouldn't get anything for it. Big John with the second win in a row despite being eliminated from the playoffs, taking down Evan. Man, would love a historian. I don't know exactly what the lowest combined score we've ever had was, but this had to be close. 76-54. Not impressive. But, of course, we know they're looking towards 2020. Hopefully that's what they're doing. I have no idea. Criddle Scraggs' fall into the deep darkness continues as he is, I think, also eliminated from the playoffs. May have the potential, but I don't think so. Losing to Eli, who will take the division and clinch his own playoff spot. Congratulations. And then Duckworth beating Coleman, who currently sits atop my shit list. So Coleman, I know that getting the wheel spin 3 times in the inaugural season is hard. Can't deny that. But let's give some effort here. The push-up video, while ununderstandable, was at least a contribution. And in the inaugural season, I believe that's all I've asked for. Effort. The posting on the group chat of the Wonderlick score, the push-up video for the sit-up challenge, and then the haiku. I know we had it back-to-back weeks, and I know Matt did an excellent job, so you had a lot of pressure there, but you couldn't have written an elementary school poem and posted a 30-second video for us to enjoy and laugh in your humiliation. I'm about ready to play Sarah McLachlan again.
You remember me
let's do something here, man. Luckily, it looks like you're missing the playoffs after a strong start. So I guess now I'm rooting for you to lose it all. There you go, I said it. You are now on the shit list. So, congrats to Duckworth for the win. Buddy, I wish you got that haiku. Sorry you didn't. Maybe you can bribe Matt into writing you one, because he's so good at it. Alright, I'm gonna have a drink of beer. Here we go. Obviously, you guys saw I was drinking pale ale. You can see the shininess, because it's the 20th year anniversary. Nope, 30th year anniversary when this bad boy came out in KC Mo. Now, of course, it's no longer owned by Kansas City, but they're putting on the labels. You could write in, say, oh, I love pale ale, and then put your name on the labels so they're all different. So this guy's from Great Valley, Missouri, Dave Lackland. Dave, if you're watching, that would be surprising. Love pale ale. Seriously, if you don't drink them, put them in your life. So the league standings, here we go. Running through. Schlafly set it right for Kramer, who is on top 9-3. Probably should sit everyone like he did. Was that 2 years ago? Oh, but now there's the wheel spin, so don't want to do that. It's not like you can sit him and keep him from getting injured anyway. So Duckworth 8-4, right behind him, looking like our number 2 seed. Unless he loses this week, which we'll talk about in a second. Richards at 4, 7-5, as most of our playoff teams are at this point. And then Coleman 5-7, hopefully 5-8 by the end of the regular season. Caleb atop 7-5. I narrowed it down. The point score is just 30 points ahead of me. So as that doesn't matter since we're playing each other, it's just nice to know how close I got. Our matchup's looking pretty tight too, so I'm very nervous. Another Monday night nail biter. What are you gonna do? Zach at 4-8 and Matt at 4-8. Unfortunately, those boys are eliminated. So start prepping your teams to win the you want to win to not win the Teddy Science. And then, like I said, Eli, I think you got the playoff spot at 7-5. So we got a lot of 7-5s. Will they turn into 8-5s or 7-6s? Guess those are the only options. Squirrel Craig, man, how was your season? And then our 2 2020 players. Evan, it's nice that you came in as a rookie and got last place. Usually there's some of that rookie magic, rookie luck, but you, my friend, did not have it, which is okay. What can you do? Week 13, here we go. Me and Caleb already talked a lot about it. Looking like I might pull it off. I'm a little nervous because that would be my 6th win in a row leading into the playoffs, and without a bye, like how can you just keep winning? Either way, it'll be humorous to know if I end up playing Caleb again back-to-back weeks based on the playoff standings. Zach and Matt taking up the back end, so this is sort of the first round of the Teddy Bowl for them. Then we got Eli playing John. Not much for Eli to prove here, as I think he is in it to win it, so good for him, but might as well start the playoff run with a win, beat up on John. John, it's all about the glory of 3 wins in a row for you. And Kramer versus Coleman. Man, I love to see Kramer lose. I do, but go Kramer. Suck at Coleman. Learn to make a video. I think you should make an apology video to the league, to fantasy football as an activity, to the game of football, to the United States, probably. I don't know, the world? I mean, I think the world watches football, so just make a world apology, and we'll think about forgiving you. Ooh, Matt and Evan. Now, Evan obviously is going to lose, but... Oh, I said Matt, didn't I? I meant Craig. Sorry, Craig. But Craig, you're just, man, your team has just not looked good for several weeks now, so I don't have high hopes. I'm sure you do. I don't think you can get in the playoffs, so maybe you don't. Maybe you're looking at Evan like, should have traded away, baby. 2020, you know what I'm saying? Chris, were there any other names whenever you guys were born? because there's way too many Chris's. What are you guys' middle names? All right, Richards versus Duckworth. I don't think I care. Both in the playoffs, neither will really impact me. I don't think I know or care. So I bet you all $100 Chris will win. I'm sure I've made that joke before. All right, guys. Well, good news. I believe next week will be the final regular season Coburn's Call-Outs with the playoff positions announced and the Teddy Bowl positions announced. And that usually means it's the Christmas special. So, hope you're all ready for that. Hope you all enjoy your last day of this holiday break. Have some beer, eat some leftovers. Shitty weather in Kansas City, snowing right now, but hoping for a Chiefs victory over the Raiders. Boo. Other than that, we'll see what happens. Good luck to everyone except Caleb and Coleman. This has been Coburn's Callouts. Peace.